informative debate. Some things we don't get answers for, but I absolutely want to commend both leaders. I want to commend Dr. Andrew Holness. He represented well, he was stately, and he was clear and precise. I want to big up Mark Golding. Mr. Golding, you did well, you represented well, and of course we never doubted your brilliance. Now the two high points for me in that, two of the highest points, because there are a number of high points. One, well, the definite high point is when Mark just whip out him old birth certificate and show, don't joke with me, I was born at University Hospital. For me, that was big. And then say, where's your certificate? That was a big, strong job, big, strong moment. Two things at once. And the other one was when we talk about the big debate now about when are you Jamaican. And that's where I want to make sure I land right there. Where the leader of the opposition said, you don't have to be born here to be a Jamaican. Now, why you have a problem with that? It's a solid point, It's the choices you make. It's a brilliant point, Because now we don't have, you, because I never did, have no doubt that Mark Golding was born here and he's a Jamaican. But so many Jamaicans live here and they wish they didn't. So many Jamaicans that any visa will give you, if you can get it and leave Jamaica, no, you're gone. Talk truth. Do you feel Jamaican? The answer is no. Now let's look at our 5th Prime Minister of Jamaica, Edward Seaga. The most Honorable Edward Seaga was not born here. Would you consider him a Jamaican? Of course you would. Jamaican parentage. He gave up his U.S. citizenship from about in his 20s. Would you consider Edward Seaga to be a Jamaican? So he wasn't born here, but what choice did he make? To be a Jamaican. Do you have to respect that? Of course we do. So my point is, I'm not missing the philosophy that he's saying to be a Jamaican, it starts in the heart. Whether they are foreign, whether you live here, you're born here, but once it is that you are representing Jamaica, yes, so that's what makes you Jamaican. Now what I want to find out from you, who is a true Jamaican? Which Jamaican you're going to be voting, for whom are you voting on September 3 to be your Prime Minister? Well, guess what? Either way, both of them born here, but who has the heart? Don't miss the philosophy. We say big up and bless up. Good debate.
Yo, are you ready? Even the mic is not ready. I know you are ready. Welcome back again, guys, to another banger. As you can see, I'm not in my home. Hey, I travel. We are rocking England back to back, Jamaica everywhere. We carry Jamaica with us everywhere we go. So I said to myself, why won't I chook my mouth in this in this particular what did you call it? Is it debate or whatsoever? I call it the way you want to call it, debate between Maki Goldigger or Golden and our one and only son of the soil, Andrew Holness. He scattered the table. And when I see Maki brought his birth certificate telling the whole world that he was born in Jamaica, it's not a problem. Even some people that are born in Babylon, giving birth to you in Babylon does not make you a Babylonian. Just like today, I met a real Jamaican born in England. In fact, sometimes if you are interviewing these people, I don't know why, some of them don't want to be on camera, you understand? So this guy was born and brought up in Babylon, here in England, a Jamaican blood. Do you know what he said? I asked him, I said, where are you from? Because I hear you speak like a Jamaican. And he said, of course, I am a Jamaican. Even though I was born and brought up, went to school, did everything. Guys, you will not understand. That guy speaks like a real Jamaican. You will not hear anything English in his accent. He speaks like a real Jamaican. The other day, we went to buy party. And then we met a young girl, 16 years old. She was born here in England, and we asked her, where are you from? And she said, I am a Jamaican. You don't have to be born in Jamaica to be Jamaican. I'm just giving an example. These are Jamaicans born in England, but everything about them is Jamaica. their tonation, their way of speaking, their expression, everything about them sounds or represent Jamaica. So you see, Maki, whether you are born in Jamaica, it doesn't make you a Jamaican. According to our Prime Minister, what makes you Jamaican is the way you carry Jamaica in your heart. Just like the two people I told you I came in contact with in England that were born and brought up in England but still call themselves, do things and represent Jamaica. Did you carry Jamaica in your heart? Maki, did you carry Jamaica in your heart, or you want to use Jamaica for your own political gain? That is what our one and Andrew Holness is challenging you with. And that is why and what they are challenging every Jamaican. Do you want a Jamaican in paper or born in Jamaica, or you want a real Jamaican that carries the Jamaican and take that Jamaica like everything in their heart and everywhere they go, not because of political ambitions? Maki, answer us. You see, for those of you that used to say that we are not Jamaicans, you see what Andrew Holness said? We don't need to be born in Jamaica to be called ourselves Jamaicans. It is the way we carry Jamaica in us that makes us Jamaicans. I can be, even that's why I call myself a Jamaican without citizenship. Because of what? Because of that Jamaican we carry in our heart. I can't wait to see you, because PNP try to confuse people. But anyway, only God knows who is going to win the election. I always tell people that I'm not here to tell you or to convince you to vote the JLP. Vote what you feel in your heart is the best party for you. But this debate, I just want to choke my mouth. And I want us right now to go watch our Prime Minister and hear another banger.
The leader of the opposition is a liar and cannot be trusted. I lost money in Cash Plus and Oland. However, the PNP accepted and received $1 million from Oland. He has no credibility to talk about Ponzi scheme. They benefited from the Ponzi scheme to fund their election campaign. He questions my wife's integrity about development. My wife and my family are hard-working Jamaicans. We started off with the taxes like many other Jamaicans, and I have worked hard. He has sought to weaponize that. But the people who receive me when I go into the country, they say, Andrew, don't worry. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. The opposition speaks about integrity and trust. He was an advisor to a former Minister of Finance that put in place a policy of high interest rate, for which he acted as a broker for the government to invest loans and bonds for which he received a commission of high interest rate, to the point where one of his members described this as the greatest transfer of wealth from the poor to the rich. He, the Topanaris lawyer, has made billions of this, yet he does not disclose this in his integrity report. In fact, he doesn't even have a house in Jamaica. How can we believe you? And do you have assets in overseas companies for which you have not disclosed? Again, you go to attacking my wife when you, according to the Contractor General's report, benefited from a sweetheart deal that was irregular. You benefited off the backs of the Jamaican people in creating your wealth. You were a connected party with the then Minister of Finance, and you advised and created the FinSac debacle with high interest rate. You benefited from FinSac. I did not purchase a Finsac house. I bought a house on the open market. And again, you come with weaponized lies. Your lies will not work. The hollowing out of the middle class is an act of the PNP. They totally decimated the middle class. It is a Jamaica Labour Party that introduced the increase in the non-tax threshold that recreated a middle class in Jamaica. In fact, when you look at the salary profile of PAYE contributors, you would see that their salaries have all risen. It is a Jamaica Labour Party through the compensation review that has increased salaries by over 200 billion Jamaican dollars for public sector workers. The current proposal of the PNP is unworkable. The administration that I lead on your behalf has cut the debt in half. We have created 280,000 new jobs, brought in 85,000 persons into the labour force. We have tripled the minimum wage. We have cut murders by 55% over the last 3 years. You have had no new taxes to worry about. This administration has taken on the previously thought of impossible to solve problems, and we have solved them. We are an administration of performance. In our next term, our pensioners who have worked so hard will get a break. Those earning $6 million or below will pay no income tax. We will give a new income tax rate, which will be graduated, which will see everyone paying lower taxes. You will see 60,000 more houses being brought on the market, with 15% of them dedicated to young people. We will give incentives to developers to build houses for young people. You will see a new transportation system for rural school children coming into being. You will see more work being done on reducing electricity. Our government is a government of performance. This election is about a clear choice. Promise or performance. That's what it is. You have to make a decision. Who can deliver? It is this administration that has taken on the difficult problems, and we have delivered for you. I ask you on election day to vote for what is best for Jamaica. Vote for a government that performs. Vote for the Jamaica Labour Party.
No weapon formed against me shall prosper. You are a liar. It's not me saying it, but the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, said that everything, even about the 28 bank accounts that McGoldin is fabricating all over the world, that he is on this and he's owning this account. He said he is lying. He is telling McGoldin in his presence that he is a liar. So a lot of people come to my channel to talk about Finsac, that McGoldin benefited back to back. I'm just realizing it or hearing it again clearly from the Prime Minister. And he's telling McGoldin face to face. He's not hiding it. He's not going to tell the world in hiding that he's having so many bank accounts. He's telling him face to face. They are facing each other, and he's telling him this is how the thing go. And now I'm telling you guys how he has reduced the debts in Jamaica, how he has brought security, how he has developed a lot of parishes where there was no water, roads and all that. He brought to the communities. Can the PNP tell you guys what they have done for Jamaica? Or is it the benefiting or beneficiary or benefit whatsoever from the poor that they have benefited from the poor back to back? So you see, McGoldin is benefiting from Jamaica than Andrew Holness. And he wants to keep accumulating and taking what belongs to Jamaicans. I don't know whether to England or he's saving it to for his generation. That is why he has come with the lies and everything. Don't say that I'm the one saying it, because I'm not the one saying it. It's Andrew Holness that is saying it and challenging McGoldin for what McGoldin is saying about him. And he has come with his full chest to tell McGoldin that no, it's not like that. You are the one who benefited mostly and more than myself in all these days. Me, as Andrew Holness, I did not benefit anything. And now he challenged you to explain to the people of Jamaica how you benefited from the poor. Instead of you to help the poor, you collected and benefited and benefited. Anyway, guys, without wasting much of your time, because you can see I'm not also at home, let us go and watch another clips or another clips of our Prime Minister. But before we go, I'll ask you people to please kindly like the video, share the video if you can, as we move with our mission ahead. 23rd September, I wish I would be home by then, so that at least I can celebrate with you guys, because that day I preserved it free from work. I'm going to be home to celebrate with you guys, the Andrew Holness, the JLP. I'm advertising JLP to the world, all over England for you guys. So let's move ahead. Share this video and like this video as we keep moving with our motto ahead, backwards never. Let's keep going.
So I'm here with Frederica, one of my constituents.
Yes,
And let me just put something in context. When MPs go to service their constituents and meet with their constituent, you get a variety of issues. You get the standard issues, and especially back to school time, issues of back to school and so forth. But constituents also come with concerns about national issues. For example, the autistic and learning disabilities community and what the government is doing. So tell us what is your concern and what do you think the government should do, and what do you think of what the government is doing?
good evening, everybody. First of all, I must say thank you to Mr. Holness through Kelvin. He has assisted me with my son Malik, who had numerous assessments to be done. These were costing over 95 to almost 100,000. That was very expensive for me, which I have 5 children and a disabled mother as well, paying light mortgage and trying to hold a job. So that was very, very rough. I furthermore heard my Prime Minister on the television addressing that he wants to put assessment centers in every parish. That really touched me as a mother, because I've seen in the autistic group, the village that I am in, with the mommy struggles every day, crying, single mothers, fathers leave them with struggling disabled children that are in diapers up to 25, 30 years old, and we are all struggling together. You understand? I'm thanking the Prime Minister too for JCPD. I'm not sure who is responsible for that, but JCPD has done a great job in that. One thing I would love the Prime Minister to do to make sure that disabled children are on part. The mothers are really in need. Diapers, certain of them, they can't even eat rice, so they have throat problems. So address the needs of, but even if the mothers don't go on it, at least the children, that will offset some of the things, the burdens that the mommies in Jamaica. In the group that I am in, I'm sure it's over 2,000 mommies in that group, and they are yearning because they are hurting about the different circumstances that they have to go through, and they have little or no financials backing. So it is hard. So we commend you, Prime Minister Andrew Holness. We commend you for putting it forward to put an assessment office or center in each parish. That is the first step. You have gone very great in doing that.
Just to say, this is how policy is made, right? When you meet with the people and they tell you their companies. I've gone around the country, and it is very clear that there is a growing number of persons with disability and autistic disorders that require support. Now, I don't know the statistics whether or not the number is increasing or the reporting of it is increasing, or parents are more willing to expose their situation rather than keeping it private. But whatever it is, the concerns are much more than they were before. But the Ministry of Education, through our government, would have expanded the provision of various services, including paying for the children to be in school, providing a shadow and other kinds of assistance for the child to learn. But the real challenges are those children, many of who are immobile or whose behavior and regulation would be over and above beyond what the average school can manage. And those children require consistent assessment and support, particularly in poor households where the family just don't have the income to support the kind of special nutrition and other kinds of treatment. It is very, very difficult. And that's why we're going to increase the allocations for support for the children to actually go to an institution. So the training and assessment institutions, that will be expanded. The number of shadows that they have will be expanded. We continue to pay their fees once they get in. What you have said about ensuring that once a child is assessed and the family is assessed as being in need, that it is automatic that they get on the pathway.
It's a need, and I've been in the situation myself to explain the process to you. So I am representing the mothers and the people of Jamaica and the autistic community, not only autism, the disability community, that we want the voice to be heard, and you have recognized the voice. Thank you very much, and bless you.
Blessings.
As the country grows and develops, we must ensure that all Jamaicans benefit, no matter how small it is. So some people get an increase in their income tax threshold, and so they get a benefit. Some people got what they call the reverse tax credit, that if you are an income taxpayer and you are up to date with your income tax and registration, they give you back something and you pay if you earn below $3 million, I believe it was. Over 300,000 Jamaicans got back that. The Solidarity Program is to say that your government stands with you, and no matter how little it is, you should get back something. And that is the undertaking of my administration and your government. So the way in which it has to be done, however, is that we can't just take up the money and say, We have to, first of all, properly document you, because we have to account for every cent. So we have to make sure that the person who actually need it and the person for whom the benefit was designated is the person that actually received the benefit. So this process might be a little bit tedious. You have to come, you have to be registered, you have to be put in the right category, and if you don't have any identification document, then we register you. Once you are registered in our system, it becomes easier the next time around when we do Solidarity 2 or Solidarity 3, because you would already be in our system. So part of the Solidarity Program is to pull people who are informal in our society into the formal administration, to make sure that we know you and it is easier to provide the benefit and to account for the benefit. So that is the Solidarity Program. The Solidarity Program means we stand with you and we believe in you, we support you, and you will not be left behind in the progress of the nation. When I was growing up in the 80s, they used to have a reggae group called Black Uhuru. How many of you remember that song? What's the matter, people? Solidarity. Everybody wants the same thing, don't they? Everybody wants a happy end. Solidarity.
So you guys, as Jamaica move ahead, every citizen of Jamaica is going to benefit from Jamaica. That is the words of our Prime Minister. As we move ahead, JLP to the wall and Jamaica to the wall. Chose Jamaica as we move ahead. So now guys, I'm going to close the video for the day because as I told you, I'm not home. That is what I have for us for today. So kindly subscribe to the Black Beauty TV as we move ahead. Thank you so much for your love, for your kindness, for watching my videos and everything. See you in another banger. And I love you all back to back. Bye-bye.
Yeah. From the island sun to the world stage, this is Jamaica, one love forever. From the hills of Blue Mountain to Kingston town, we carry a sound that shake the ground. Bob Marley say, get up, stand up for your rights. Now the whole wide world singing in the night.
From Usain on the track, lightning fast, to the rhythms in the dance that will always last. We small on the map, but we shine so bright, giving the world a little island life.
Jamaica to the world, we bring the love, we bring the fire. Reggae heartbeat, lifting spirits higher. From the beaches to the streets, feel the sunshine in your soul. Jamaica, forever fish on the morning plate, jerk chicken spice make the whole world wait. Patties in the oven, sweet sorrel wine, island flavor standing the test of time.
Colors of the flag flying proud in the breeze, green for the land, gold for victories, black for the strength we've carried so long, and pride in our heart is forever strong.
One island, many voices, from the drum to the bass the world rejoices. When Jamaica talk, the world I listen. When Jamaica sing, the world